Does Team Sexy not repeat the history, you know, and like they turn the tides, don't fall into the same bucket that they were dealing with in round one? And like you were saying, I think it comes down to burst damage. Take out the Faramis.
Yeah, and this is it, everyone. To the viewers, the fans, Team Sexy up against the Valley. Will this be the redemption story, the reverse sweep for Team Sexy, or will the Valley move on to the top 4 stage? Money's on the line, glory's on the line, pride is on the line. Let us know who you think is going to be victorious. Wapsi already getting a little bit engaged from Warrior here. Warrior forced to back away. I like the aggression, though. This is what Warrior brought in game 2 that helped lead his team to victory.
Yep. Oh, we do see the Little Wonder going to best player. So maybe best player took a shot of Bang. I don't know, something. He's feeling a little energized right now, putting in a lot of work, controlling the objectives. A little bit different than we seen last time from Guapsi's Balma.
And what I do like, Team Sexy definitely, like, I think they know, like, let's just be aggressive in the early. It's what worked in game 2. Game 1, they played a lot more passive. And with this Ballman, they do have the opportunity to be aggressive. We already know best player's good at taking turtles. Even when they lost, he was able to get 2 of the 3 turtles in game 1. So I think with that objectiveness, just play for the early game, get aggressive, and try to get that gold lead up. You know you can fight for just about any objective on the map.
And I mean, I agree with you. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Oh, Guapsi though with the heavy spin. A flicker does come from gold, but this could be bad for Warrior. Does get pulled in. Bow of Tang is there, but Basic does not have level 4 just yet. Team Sexy able to disengage from that.
They did. I mean, both teams going for the gold lane. You can definitely tell that their strategic call right now is it's going to be the tide turner of Clint versus Wanwan, the most epic battle story you've ever seen. Gold!
Oh, gold. The crossbow of Tang is out. Basic not able to secure it. I got to point something up. They're both rotating up to this turtle, and Rimuru comes down, cuts off the Valley from this area down in the blue buff, gives best player the opportunity to move in onto that Lord. Rimuru does come in. Nikolai gets a kill on Guapsi. Rimuru's pretty low, but does have the same ability. The health bar is already coming back up, and first blood goes over to Team Sexy.
Those are those micro plays that we need to see. Being able to cut them off, I mean, as you were saying, Team Sexy knew that pretty much all of the team was down there into the gold lane. So Rim doing real well, communications on point, cutting them off. Masha not able to keep up as much as you would suspect against the Uranus here. So I don't know, man. The Valley, they're playing passive this time, and like you were saying earlier as well, Team Sexy is playing aggressive, and they got to keep that flow going. And if the snowball happens towards the side of Team Sexy, and it looks like it's starting to form a little bit here, if they can keep this flow once again, this might be Valley taking the trophy home.
Look at Raquel. There's 4 members of Team Sexy right now around this middle area. Team Sexy playing a very grouped up. Wait a second. Guapsi in this bush does have heavy spin. Decides to back off. Doesn't want to force this fight to Valley. Definitely playing passive. Wait a second. Newman on blast does come in. Does land. Lethal counter comes in. Forcing out the Colt Altar. Arvel is a little low. Basic also trying to fight off. He does have a crossbow of Tang, but not able to get those weak points. Arvel very, very low. Gold gets the pick. Gets the kill. Arvel goes down. Team Sexy, another one in the bag.
This is, again, like you were saying, I think one of the strategic comps to be able to counter the Faramis pick is 100% like you were saying. Just don't let them be there. Keep them killed. Keep your focus on Arvel, because in the mid game, Arvel could change the tide, you know. And oh, heavy spin. Yeah,
heavy spin does come down, but he pushes him away from that dawning light. Little lack of communication. Warrior though is here with the on blast, and Guapsi is deleted. Another kill going into the hands of Gold. 2-0.
This is a different Team Sexy from round one. Round 1, they were looking a little rough. I don't know what, they oiled their edges, and they're now invading into the jungle. And then this is again how the snowball happens. Basic world manipulation.
Oh, that is hideous. Beautiful play from Nicolette. Wonderful positioning. One thing I think a good point we got to bring up for the Valley here. Raquel. 0-0-0. Has not taken a death, just been farming. There is still opportunity. Arvel has also only taken 1 death. Guapsi, even though he's a jungler, he's a tank. You know, he's a tank. He's not the big damage dealer, so there is still possibilities. We haven't even reached the mid game yet. Lord now is up. Team. Oh, for a second I thought that Tawny Light was gonna steal it.
Yeah, that would have been something else. That would have been a clutch play to possibly stop this snowball from happening. But just the rotations. The Valley, like you said, they're gonna have to feed Raquel, because the only person that is staying alive, the only person that's able to constantly create a lot of farm, baiting out the Colt Ulters is what you need to do. Not even quite sure why we utilize the Colt Ulter there, and these are the mistakes that Team Sexy are capitalizing on, and the Valley need to step it up. Oh!
Ooh, Arvel is going to get the double pull. Guapsi is here. Does have the heavy spin ready to go. He's going to try to pick on to Gold here. Able to push him against that wall. JC locks in. Real manipulation does come out, but Gold is finally struck down. Guapsi will pay the price for that kill, though. Nicolette on a killing spree. Crossbow of Tang. Down goes Warrior. Best player may just be next. Rimuru is in the back line, though, and Team Sexy wants to keep up the aggression. I like it. I love it. They are trying to smother the Valley right now with a 4K gold lead.
They are, and I mean, you would suspect with 4K. Oh, we did see a real world manipulation go off. Oh, did they replay here? Guapsi with the heavy spin, absolutely controlling that battle there and taking Gold out. Did shut him down, which could smell a little bit of trouble here. Basic is now almost probably engaged.
No time for the crossbow of Tang. That's a problem, right? Like dancing around a ballman like that, definitely not easy to do because you're just constantly taking damage. Looking at the items right now, G, we're seeing Gold once again go for that Berserker's Fury. Ballman's got the Guardian helmet, the Cursed helmet. He's got 2 hats on right now, and he's looking, as you like to say, thick.
He's definitely, I mean, and they're putting so much pressure. Ooh, Guapsi.
Is coming in with the heavy spin, not able to make a big play, but at least gets them away from the push. The Dawning Light does come in. Warrior forced to retreat. Gold taking away that tower. Out comes the World of Manipulation, followed by the Cold Altar from Arvel, but not enough like game 1. The stun comes in, but Arvel's able to walk away using that Purify. Gets away with a sliver of health. Team Sexy, where was this aggression game 1? This is how they need to play as they move onward, if they move onward into this tournament.
Yeah, the Valley, they're trying to counter the aggression with aggression here, and we're seeing that the Colt Ulter's just not coming off in proper times and only saving a couple people, not like a full team fight. I definitely think the side of the Valley has to slow down this pace a little bit, keep the lanes, and just hold out, you know? Like, this is coming down to another like bunker up. Keep your flow going a tad bit as much as possible, and don't get picked off because the Team Sexy's hungry.
Yeah, and as we can see, they're moving on to Arvel. He does have the Colt Altar, but he's not able to pop it off in time. Will go down. Guapsi now already used that heavy spin, not able to make a big play. Team Sexy keeping them in their base, doing what they did to them in game 1. We're going to starve this jungle. Now moving on to this tier 2 in the mid lane. Warrior dashes forward, gets a stun onto JC. Guapsi trying to also move in. The Dawning Light does come out, but still not enough damage. Gold firing shots from the back, and a mega kill falls in the hands of Nicolette. Colt Altar does finally come out. We do see some Russian crossbow. Tang goes off. Best player does go down. Raquel gets that kill, though. A nice pick from the Valley. A nice defense from the Valley.
Oh, very, very good defense here. And I mean, again, we're still, this was such an insane fight. The real world manipulation, the Dawning Lights, Guapsi getting taken out by the real world manipulation, the Colt Ultra going off, best player falling into the crossbow of Tang, and then again, Team Sexy just properly disengaging even though you have the gold lead, these are the things you got to watch out for. Whoa!
Oh, a beautiful pick onto Warrior there. Can't even yell about it. It happened so fast. I mean, and now we're seeing the Valley start to rubber band a bit. Even with a huge deficit in gold, they can still make plays, and these are what separate the boys from the men. We even saw it in game one. Team Sexy, we're at a huge deficit, and we're able to make some plays. Team Sexy knows that maybe their time is running thin. They need to try to end this soon.
Well is definitely coming online though, and Arvel. It looks like the flow.
This could be bad for best player. Roman Blake just come out though. Arvel goes down. Crossbow of Tang does look on a Nicolette. She's gonna get shredded.
She lasts with just a sliver of health, and now Gold is here. I'm hungry. I want more. Rimuru also from the side helps Gold get the kill on to Guapsi. Raquel may just be next. Warrior with an on blast. The flicker. Basic able to stop that CC and escape, but Warrior, Gold, and Rimuru are holding this down. They do back off though. Playing it safe. Lord is up, and Gold and best player are gonna start on that. So will the Valley try to contest this, G?
I mean, they just overextended there, and I don't think they were able to. Not with Guapsi going down there. Guapsi seemed to be having a problem. 1-5. Oh, real world manipulation goes out.
Oh my god, just shredded down. Basic completely deleted. Gold staying on this flank. I love his angles right now. I love his positions. Warrior with the Manon Blast doesn't have the flicker, so can't connect. Donning Light comes off to try to salvage this tower. Team Sexy's been working on it for a while now. Luckily, they did get that Lord though. It will come creep. It will be here soon. It's coming down that top lane. Team Sexy wants to take as much out of this as they can.
I mean, they're gonna have to. The Valley is showing such great restraint and holding the base. Sometimes, again, making a little mistake here and there, but if they can keep this going for another couple minutes and maybe get a really good play by Arvel with the Cold Ultra and the team coming in, ooh, I think they can do it.
Oh, JC does have a lot of health. He should be able to hold on. Try to get out of there. Real manipulation comes out. It comes right out, right over the tower. Followed up by the new one on blast. Raquel gone. Who may be next? The Lord is still up, and the inhibitor is finally down. Guapsi and Arvel trying to defend with all they can. He used the Cult Altar. He's down to 10%. Back into the fountain. Lord still at 50%. All members of Team Sexy up. JC goes down. 2 down for the Valley. Lord trying to connect. Team Sexy want it. They're here. 50%. This is the redemption story we wanted. The reverse sweep. Team Sexy, you're going to the top 4.
Wee, man. What a game. What a game.
Wow, wow, wow. Let's break that down. Let's take a second.
Sweep.
Insane.